Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I want to jump in here and do my final thoughts on Season 2 of Peacemaker. If you haven't seen it, don't stick around. If you don't care about spoilers, hang out, let's talk about it. So, real quick, I absolutely loved the first season. I was super excited when they announced the second season. I'm sure everybody's aware of the confusion of who's going to go where and who's going to do what. And then James Gunn kind of fixed it within like a 2-second scene, and then it was just all okay. The second season for me started off with a bang. I absolutely loved the first episode. I loved the comedic timing. I loved all of the random individual characters that were introduced to this into this show. I thought that it was great. I thought it was funny. I thought it was heartfelt. I thought that it was going somewhere. And then we get the final episode. And at first, I really wanted to be a fan of this final episode, and I watched it twice. I went back and rewatched it just so I could fully absorb it and soak it in. And I can't really say that I'm a big fan of this final episode. This is honestly the first time I was a little like, James Gunn, what happened? Usually James Gunn, if you go back and think about Guardians of the Galaxy, if Slug, a lot of the movies that this guy has been involved with, I actually enjoyed Superman. I did. I didn't think that I was. Henry Cavill, that's my boy. But we got David Cornsweet, which I genuinely enjoyed that movie, and I was a fan of it, so I was looking forward to what was coming next. I was looking forward to seeing what they were going to do, and he said in some posts and some interviews that Peacemaker was going to lead into the bigger picture of the DCU, and I don't see it. I don't know where's the conclusion to the characters. If you've seen it, we all know that now Peacemaker is stuck on this alien planet, or is it just another variant of Earth? The oxygen is perfect, there's monsters, but we already know that there's already monsters in the DCU. He could just be somewhere that they don't know where he's at, on the other side of the planet, or it's back in time, or it could be in the future. I don't know. But I wasn't a fan of it because it's where is everybody else? How is everybody else going to fit into another movie but me genuinely feel like there's substance to Peacemaker's character? Vigilante. A lot of people are just gonna say he's like a Deadpool knockoff. What about Hardcourt? What about all of their endings? And what about the random little agents that they brought in? Huge fan of those characters. Are we only gonna get snippets of them here and there randomly, in a background scene, or they're gonna pop up? Remember when Harcourt popped up in Shazam? You guys remember that? She was in there. You remember that? She's in there for a minute. She shows up and she's running some crazy underwater ground prison facility that I'm just like, what is happening? And then the next thing you know it, she's in some random house doing nothing, living in some apartment. And I'm like, what? I want to know how we got from point A to point B. That's what I want to know. And again, where are they all going? What was this company that they built at the end? How are we ever going to find out what they felt when they found out that Peacemaker was just gone? You know what I mean? Little things like that. James Gunn, you've never let me down, and I don't want to say that you've let me down, but now I'm starting to wonder if maybe, your hands are you're a little too busy. Maybe you got too many things going on for you to focus and give actual substance like you normally do. Because to me, I felt like that episode ended if it there should be two more episodes. I'm honestly waiting for a secret episode. Haha, joke's on you. James Gunn really has the 9th and 10th episode coming next week and the week after. It was random how there was the over the top ridiculous laughing. I'm gonna put stuff up here, but this scene where they're overly laughing and they're just thinking everything is so funny. I just was why? We're having all these heartfelt moments, we're having all these knowing who you are and bringing him out of the slums, and then we get that, you know, confusing, kind of jarring. And then the doors, dude, I was so let down in the doors. All right, we get most of the doors in the trailer, and then we only get one extra door, which was, spoiler alert, the zombies, and they weren't even that cool. Like, they were pirate zombies. Like, where do these pirate zombies even come from? Like, they could have did the deceased. Like, we could have got like a Batman or like a Robin like zombie variant just for a second, but no, we got pirates. Okay, yeah. What? What? Like, what next? Like, where do we go from here? I don't even know. But those are my immediate thoughts after just sitting here thinking about the show. And let's talk about it. If you have any questions, or if you want to give your comments down below on what you thought, and we can like hash stuff out, because I've read a lot of these comic books and I'm not sure where this is going. But again, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, smash that bell notification. If we're on IG, like, follow, do all the things that you know you got to do. Let's get some more follows. Let's get some more subscribes. Let's go in there. Talk to me. Let's have a good one. And come back for another final review of something else that I'm going to watch.